Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Got my other phone on the charge. I'm using the backup phone that I left at home. Other one died on me. I just got back, just come in, turned on my heating pad, and I'm laying up under it, getting my legs warm. Pongo didn't bark when we pulled up in the yard. I'm gonna have to get up, turn the light on, and go back there and see if he is still back there. I did give him some meds to kind of like calm him down until I got home. I told y'all where I was going. You not remember? I'm so sore and in pain in my abdomen and my vag area that it is unreal. So I had a gyno appointment today in Birmingham. Got my uncle take off work, take me. I was going to chicken out, not go. Yeah, gyno. No, I'm not pregnant. But she said because I've been fooling around with somebody for a while that I definitely have infertility. Because she said that if I didn't, I would be pregnant by now. So I definitely have infertility. Just like I've been saying. I said it's not her specialty, but yeah. So I gotta have an ultrasound done, and I gotta have a mammogram done. In March. They're gonna wait to do that in March. She's worried. It was okay. She's worried about something internal being wrong. It's the worst I am internally. And we done, when you're going for your yearly, they do all your STD testing. I had that done, had blood draws, swabs, don't have a kidney infection. Been thinking I had a kidney infection. She's worried about bladder dropping, she said, because of me wetting on myself like I do. She was concerned that my bladder had dropped. She said she don't believe that I've got a prolapsed bladder, or prolapsed vagina or anything like that that's causing it. She thinks that I have a dropping bladder causing me to urinate on myself. No, it's not bladder spasms because I don't even feel like I need to pee. Like it just comes out when me just standing there. Like when I peed on myself last night, I was just standing in the bathroom and just wet all over myself. So she thinks that maybe my bladder has dropped. So they're going to do ultrasound, check all that. Said she examined me really good, and she don't believe that nothing's prolapsed up in there. Everything's where it should be. As far as she can tell, like from my uterus and everything like that. Sometimes when you get prolapsed uterus, it'll like cause your bladder to do that. So she said that. She recommended 2 products to get. I don't have the money to get either one of them. That she wants me to start taking. Primrose, a supplement. And that's what I'm telling. Primrose, and then this stuff called Repel DM, or Repel. It's a, she said it's a lotion. It's like lotion for, it's moisture. It's a moisture product for your vag. No, we ain't gonna have a baby, honey. I wish. That was all it was. All this other crap going on. She said, so I got a vulture doctor's appointment tomorrow. She said I had infertility. That, whether, it's explained or unexplained, she said I have infertility definitely, because I told her, you had to tell about your dealings and your comings and the goings with the opposite sex, or the gender that can impregnate me, I don't know yet. I gotta wait for all my tests to come back. It's gonna take me a couple of days to get my test back. Well, I'll let you know. The waiting is the hardest part, y'all. I am tired as frick. It is common for your bladder to fall or sag or something when you get older, due to, aging process and stuff like that. And sometimes pregnancies and babies and stuff like that can cause it, when you're, older. It's a combination of things. So we'll see. She's kind of worried about something wrong in my pelvis, because my pelvis hurts and the pain and stuff that I have. We had to talk about the sex aspect of my life, which is always fun to do with a stranger, while you're naked from head to toe except for your socks on a table with a paper vest on and something covering up your lap. She don't think it's pelvic inflammatory. She thinks it's something else. She didn't say what she thought it was, but she said she didn't know for sure. So I told her that I had been intimate. I had to word it right on here, or they'll get me. Intimate with somebody for off and, not consistently, but off and on for gaps in between for the last few months. And she was like, several months. And she's like, yeah, if somebody is, whether it's with one partner or more than one partner, she said, having that all those months, she said, 90 to 95% of them would be pregnant by now. She said, so you have infertility issues, and if you ever do want another child, you'll have to go through IUI or in vitro fertilization, IVF treatments. And I was like, oh, okay. So we talked about all that, because that was the plan of the future, but probably not now, because I can't afford that. Let me go and find a millionaire to pay for that. Yeah, like fertility treatments, medication, stuff like that. So, contrary to popular belief, because I have 5 chickens that are living, it is not easy for me to get pregnant. It is not easy for me to stay pregnant. Just because, don't assume because somebody has multiple children that getting pregnant is easy because it's not, you don't know what that person is going through. And it's like a roller coaster of emotion. I've had, I don't know how many early miscarriages when I got pregnant with my kids, especially, you know, I would lose them before for 12 weeks usually. I mean, just don't, a lot of people have seen that. Oh, you're fertile myrtle, you got 5 kids. No, if I wasn't on hormone therapy, like birth control or something, I wouldn't have had any of them kids. I mean, I was with a boyfriend for like 3 years and we never used nothing and I never got pregnant. Hi everyone, I didn't know Joanna. I didn't want Joanna to repeat herself. I know she went to the doctor. Well, I can because I'm probably going to have to repeat myself to somebody else. So, we discussed a lot of things that are personal, and no, I will not put out that personal stuff on here. What we did is, you know, your testing that you need done when you're a single galley out here, your pap smear for cancer, and then some blood tests that needed to be done for another doctor that I've got to video chat with tomorrow. And she said I have infertility issues, and she said that I need to buy this stuff that's $20 and primrose oil, and take primrose oil at night or put it on me. I don't know, I can't remember what she said about the primrose oil. If I'm supposed to ingest it, which I don't believe, or put it downstairs. And I've got to put this other stuff, it is moisture stuff for JJ. I got to put it down there too and use it like it says every 3 days. Oh, it goes on your skin, or she gets a hose again. Okay. It has directions on it. Okay. Just put a little bit of that on me. She said that would help with everything. She wants me to have a mammogram because of all my breast issues. It was very painful to have the exam done on where she feels for knots and stuff. And I've got to have an ultrasound of my pelvis because she thinks something might be going on in there. I was very painful around and in my uterus area. I mean, really, really, really painful. Like, I was making noises. You know how when you're in pain and you don't want to act like a little crybaby, so you just go shh or something and clench it. That was me. It's just, I mean, it's just life. I mean, I had a good time. We got lost once, or he turned the wrong way and he had to turn around and go back, but I got to go eat at Arby's, and he was pretty good down there. Took me and went home. I asked him if he'd take me Saturday to go see Kathy if I felt like it. I'm hurting real bad in my stomach from going and everything. But he said he couldn't because he got to take his wife to the doctor. So I'm going to ask G if she'll switch weekends to let me go next weekend so I can rest this weekend. That was a hard trip for me. It was like 2 hours down there and 2 hours back. And then I had to wait, and then they worked on me for over an hour and they stuck me twice. Had to dig in there to find a vein to draw my blood with. I've got a big old knot on one of my arms where she had to turn and get too tight. She's like, you should have said something. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't know how to draw blood. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. I don't know nothing about that. She finally got it. I said, I have a lot of trauma from when I was younger getting blood drawn, so I don't like it. Did you eat today? I eat Arby's. That's the only thing I've eaten all day, Arby's on the way back. I didn't have time to eat this morning because I had to go, and so about 5 o'clock, I got me some Arby's. just wasn't in the cards for me. I didn't get up early enough to be able to eat. So I eat, got me milkshake. I gotta go check on Pongo. I already fed him. I gotta go out there and check on him, make sure he's still out there. She asked me if I had pressure down there, and I said, yeah, I do. I said, but it's not like all the time. And she was worried that my bladder had or something had dropped down and it's pushing on everything. That's what she's concerned about, down there. I don't know. It don't sound good to me. None of that shit sounds any good to me. You know it? Look, I ate like maybe an hour ago, so I am full. I got me one of those brisket sandwiches. It had a little bit of fat on it. I didn't like that. Brisket sandwich and some curly fries and a mocha shake. I love mocha shakes. That was the best food that I've eaten in forever and a day. My food that I eat, that I cook here, is decent. Don't get me wrong, but I suck at cooking. I suck real bad. I left the heat off, so it's real cold in here. I didn't leave the porch light on. I should have. It was dark when we got back. Couldn't see nothing. I almost made a oopsie when I left. So I'm definitely 110% not pregnant, just like I thought. She said that it could just been a bad test. She said, asked me if I left it too long and it was an evap line. I said, no, I didn't. I can't stand brisket. Well, I mean, I was starving. I would have eaten a toenail at that particular point in time. I know that a lot of people have their eat foods, and that's probably yours, but at that time, I didn't care what it was. I was starving like Marvin. I would eat somebody's toenail. Some old woman, I sat behind her. I told you, didn't I? I told you when I went out into this universe that somebody had to be a frickin' jacko. And sure enough, I get in that restaurant and I sat down over there to eat my little sandwich and drank my milkshake and eat the tater wedges, or not tater wedges, but curly fries. And this woman looks around at me and looks at her husband and says, we gotta move. I don't like her sitting behind me the way she's looking at me. And I'm like, bitch, please. Take her crazy ass somewhere else. I wasn't even looking at her. I was looking at my food that I was shoving up into my face. People piss me the hell off. I ate my damn food in peace and silence and got up and left. Wanted to flip her the bird, but I didn't. I held it in. I held it in. You can't act like stupid out in public. You can't act stupid. Be nice. You'll be home soon, away from people. You can depress. You've dealt with people all day. You're good. You was nice. She was looking like cross-eyed, back-eyed at me, making frickin' faces at me. I should have stuck my tongue out at her, like that damn, look like sourpuss face. You know what I'm talking about? Like that damn sourpuss face, like she's pissed off at the damn national anthem that goes on for America. I should have made a face back at her when she looked at me like this. Bitch. I'm just tired, y'all. Tired. My stomach hurts so bad, like my uterus. I have to make people laugh. Lord have mercy, I have to. Life's too damn dull without me in it. I swear to God, the next one that is freaking rude to me, I'm gonna make the damn ugliest, toothless face that I can and stick my freaking tongue out at them. Like this. Make sure I got my hair straightener. I know what. They can suck it. They can suck my theoretical pea stick, my dipstick. They can suck my dipstick. Thank you. I just done like light makeup. I didn't want to do like eyeliner and eyelashes and stuff, so I just kind of threw it on, and I didn't realize the rib was on there anyway. It's so hard. It's so hard not to just slap them a couple of times and shake them and ask them what the frick is wrong with you. I can't even go in somewhere and sit down and eat without, we gotta move. I don't like the way she's looking at me. What am I looking at you like, lady? Like I'm gonna jump over these seats and latch onto your neck and try to play vampire or something and suck some of your blood out, crazy ass woman. I wasn't even looking at her. I just wanted to eat my food in peace. I'm sorry that I'm just sitting over here looking out the window eating my food and not saying a damn word to you. Weirdo. So that's the most interesting thing that happened besides having to self-swab myself because the doctor forgot to run a test and the nurse wasn't in there, so she couldn't technically touch me. So I said, hold on a minute, I've got to find the hole. I said, now I know what guys feel like trying to find a hole in the dark. And she laughed. She laughed. It took me a good 2-3 minutes to find the opening. I wasn't even looking. I was just kind of like, you know, like you're trying to plug in one of them plugs in the dark, and you can't figure out where the damn little plug holes are, so you're like, where the hell? That's what it was like. Woo. I got it. I said, what do you want me to do? She's like, just swirl it around a little bit. Get a little bit of goo on it. I was like, all right. I said, yeah, man, come over there to do some work on my AC unit. He tried for 20 minutes to find that damn screw hole. And I said, hey, let me try it. That's what I told the doctor. I said, hey, let me try it. And I got it in about 2 or 3 minutes. He said, hey, how'd you do that? I said, I used a flashlight so I could see the hole. Works every time. If you look where you're trying to poke, you'll hit it. Instead of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There it is. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. That's what they do. They just try to lam it up in there. Whatever they're trying to, whether it's a screw or whatever. Get your mind out of the gutter. And instead of looking down or looking up and seeing the damn thing and getting it in. Shit. I know. So we done all that. She done the pap smear. It wasn't that bad. And now I wait for my results. Done an HIV test and all the whistles and the gistles. I told her, she said, well, do you have a man? I said, kinda. I said, we have the catch and release program. He ain't really mine. I just borrow him for a while and then give him back. I swear to God, I told that doctor that. We have the catch and release program. I don't want one to keep, I said. So I just give him back when I'm done. I'm hurting, but I'm all right. What? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just borrowing him for a little while. He got a life of his own and got somebody. I just borrow him, do what I want to him, and then send him on his way with a juice box and some leftovers. Problem solved. We converse a little bit. He's got his problems and I've got mine. It works out wonderful. I should have done this years ago. Instead of trying to keep one. You can't never keep one of them. They're like a wild damn bass fish trying to reel its big old ass in. And it breaks the line every time. Just capture it in the net, look at it, and then throw it back. And it can swim on down the river to be somebody else's problem. You know, I told her that I have the catch and release program with me, and I don't want one to keep no more. No, I'm not pregnant. Tell him to be gone before. Honey, he gone. He's gone about an hour after he comes. We don't do slumber parties around here. You can't sleep here. You sleep somewhere, but it ain't here. It ain't my bed. You gotta go. Like, that was fun. Maybe I'll see you again. Bye now. Have safe travels. You can't be doing that, honey. Because if you start letting them sleep over, making their food, they eat at your house or some shit like that, and they get too comfortable with you and you get too comfortable with them, you're going to start getting some feelings. Some feelings. You don't kiss them neither. Don't kiss them. Kissing is an intimate thing. No damn sleepovers. No cuddling, no touching. You do the deed and they go on their merry way with their juice box and damn leftovers. More time you spend with them, the more time you want to spend with them. And women are the worst ones to catch damn feelings for somebody that had no intention of staying in your life. And I'll be damned if I'm going to be that woman again. Don't you catch no damn feelings now. That's what I tell everyone come over here. Don't be catching no feelings for me because it ain't reciprocated. I don't want you long term. You have to go at 5-minute rodeo here. When the ride's over, you go away. Can't be doing none of that staying. So anyway, that's what I told her. Catch and release. Kissing is so germy. Kissing is an intimate thing for somebody that you want to be with. It is a show of affection, of love, of connection that I will not do. And also, I don't know what in the hell your mouth's been on. I don't know when the last time you brushed your damn nasty ass teeth. And I don't do shit breath. So unless you just wash with Listerine, brush your damn nasty ass teeth. And I really like you enough to maybe keep you around for more than an hour. We might can make an arrangement to do that. But if you don't do them things, honey, this is off limits. We don't do no retribution Norbid shit. I ain't doing no face sucking. Not me, honey. Open your mouth. No, Not me. I ain't kissed nobody and Lord, it's been a... Now, when I first got with my ex, it's my child's daddy, we'd kind of like peck each other or whatever. But that shit ended really quickly. So, hell, it's probably been 4 or 5 years longer since I've made mouth-to-mouth resuscitation with somebody else, another human. 5, 6, I ain't doing it. Ain't nobody gonna gnaw on my face like a beaver, gnawing on a log. I know it. Can't help it. Vanilla milkshakes are not her favorite. Nope. My milkshake bring all the boys to the yard and they say, mine's better than yours. They do. My milkshake's better than yours. And they bring all the boys to the yard and then I can just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mama told me to pick the very best one. I guess you'll do. How'd doctor go? Test. Want me to put primrose oil on me and get some kind of long-lasting vaginal moisturizer. She said it's like hand lotion, but for your JJ. I wonder if the kind and gentle hand to put it up in there comes with it. I guess I could ask one of my friends, hey, if I kind of hike my leg up, can you just kind of squirt it in? Takes 2 people. I guess I could do a mirror where I make sure I hit the spot. No, it don't. Don't come on no gloves. You don't have to. Look, it's mine for JJ. It ain't that nasty. I keep it clean. She said, do not use soap. She did tell me that. Don't use soap, that it will cause problems. I said, okay, I don't anyway. I just wash it really good with warm water. She said, that's what you do. Do not use no soap down there. No. Ain't gonna take my account. I said that. So did the doctor say what was wrong? So they run some tests. I got to go back 3 months, have more tests done. I talked to another doctor tomorrow. They tell her whatever, and she's super dried out. It hurts, dude. That shit hurts. I tell you right now, I was like, I told her, I said, look, when I use TP, toilet paper, to clean myself after going to urinate, it feels like I've took a piece of rough sandpaper and scrubbed up and down it, back and forth. And I said, all I do is kind of lightly, like, wipe it or tap it. I said, I'm not like scrubbing it like I'm trying to wash a dish with stuck on food. And I walk around in here and it's just like, it's just painful. And then when I go back after I've wiped and try to pee again, it just feels like I took one of those little brushes that you wash the tip of the bottle out and just stuck it up in that little hole where you pee and just like rubbed it around in there. It's freaking, it hurts. I don't have no kidney infection. It's not no kidney infection. Well, as far as I know, it ain't any other kind of infection. Like, it like, I can feel it coming, when it first starts coming out, it feels like somebody punched me down there. It hurts so bad that I will actually move off of the toilet a little bit. Like, I have never in my life experienced that. And I mean, I was like, something has got to give. And I told her about the breast, like, pain. I can't wear a bra. I will cry if I have to wear a bra. Like, my ex used to bitch at me for that. You never may see your nipples. You're disrespectful, not wearing a bra. Bitch, it fucking hurts. They checked for all that. Whatever's wrong with me, it's got to do with my, like, uterus. It's what she's saying. It's got to do with my uterus. So she's like that. And she's like, if you have the deed, if you do the deed, she said, you have to use lube, or you can't do it. She said, you have to use it. No questions. She said, has to be done. She said, it's making it raw, feel like it's burning, feel like there's sandpaper been rubbed all in it, like you was trying to sand off some damn paint. She said, you have to do it, or you can't do it. So, that's what she told me. And I'm thinking about buying me a period wash bottle so I don't have to wipe no more, and I can just, like, spray it with water, warm water, because that seems like be the better option for me. Yeah, sounds like a lot of estrogen. Well, actually, no. When your estrogen is a little bit low, it will cause dryness. So my estrogen is a little bit low. It can cause a lot of dryness. Estrogen is what makes the moisture down there. That's what makes it moist. It lives on that estrogen. And if your estrogen levels are just slightly off, it don't have to be a whole bunch, but just slightly, it will cause all those problems. But I don't think she checked any of that. But she said she's going to check a lot of things to see if they can figure out what it is. But it could be just like a slightly low. And she said, like, how long has this been going on? And I was like, since I recovered from having my son. And I said, I've said stuff before, and they just kind of like passed it off. And I said, the symptoms that I have in between from after the time I'm supposed to ovulate, I don't know if I do ovulate or not, until the time I have my period, I have every pregnancy symptom that they are. She said coconut oil is good for lube. She said for lube, but if I want to use a wrapper, on it if I want to wrap the package up before it goes into the chute. That I can't use coconut oil. It has to be a water-based lube, is what she said. Because coconut oil will cause the condominium roof to come off, is what she said. But she said I need Repelliton DM or something like that. It's a moisturizer, not a lube. It's a long-lasting moisturizer. I can't remember what the damn name of it is. I just looked at it. Repel. It's Repel is spelled R-E-P-L. R-E-P-L-E-N. Repel. Anyway, that's how it's spelled. DM. And that's what she said I need. It's like $20. I don't have the money right now. So it'll have to wait on my card. So that's what I need. I tell you, my vajayjay feels like somebody took a ball bat to a pinata and used sandpaper to wipe with right now. And then where my uterus is, it just freaking hurts. It just hurts so bad. Like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. People don't understand what I mean, a lot of people don't, because I don't say anything. Because I feel like I'm burdening somebody else by complaining. Nobody won't want to hear me complain. And I don't never say nothing, but everybody don't understand what I go through on a day-to-day basis. I think, oh, she's just doing that, you know. No, I'm not. It sucks. They're going to do ultrasound. They're going to check for everything. It just sucks, y'all. Sucks I have to go through all this shit by myself. Yeah, I went today. Just got back. I gotta go check on Puggo. So, all that. Oh no. Well, I'm so freaking exhausted and tired. Like, I was up on my feet for a couple of hours before he even got here. Yep. I'm just wiped, y'all. Everything's quiet. Here, there are no noises. I'm gonna go out here and check on him. Everybody's in bed for the night. I may just take my makeup off and just pass the hell out in a minute. Not pass out, but you know what I mean. Just go to sleep. Trying to wait till the mail lady runs because I've got packages coming. I don't want to leave packages outside. But it'll be like 2 hours. I wish I had my grandma. And I know this sounds silly, but I wish I had my grandma. I could snuggle up to her and go to sleep. And I'd have the best sleep I've had in years. Me and her used to sleep together. I could snuggle up to her, and I can still hear her snoring. She'd puff snore. Y'all, she'd puff snore with her mouth open. You know, snore like that. My mail lady don't never come till 8 or 9 o'clock. I still hear her. God, like, she'd blow her teeth out. My grandma snores down so hard with her mouth open. She had old sleep apnea, bless her heart. I don't need to make fun of her. I got a recording of it. I recorded her and my aunt snoring like two big old grown damn bears. But she'd blow her damn false teeth out of snoring. She'd go bad. She'd go bad with them in. She'd be over there. That's exactly how it freaking sounds. So everybody's like, if anybody ever stays with me or I stay with them, like, just like friends or whatever, they're like, I hope I didn't keep you up with my snoring. I'm like, honey, my husband snored like a damn chainsaw. My aunt snored as bad as that or worse, and my grandma puff snored. I said, I slept in the damn room with them. That shit don't damn bother me. I mean, you could hear my husband when we were married and stayed together snore 4 or 5 houses down the damn road. It sounded like somebody was trying to damn crank up a chainsaw and run it. As far as I know, I have never really talked to anybody that actually looked at me when I was sleeping. You know, the creep thing, watch me while I sleep. As far as I know, I don't snore. As far as I know. I don't know though. My dogs are the only ones that see me sleeping. They snore and make weird noises. That's what they sound like. They bark shit in their sleep. Over here snoring and then they'll start running in their damn sleep. Like they're chasing a rabbit or something. Kind of cheap barking to it. So, I know they do. I don't know if I do. Nobody's ever told me that I did. As far as I know, I don't. So, I'm used to them snoring. I like noises. It's like a sound machine to me. Godly, if I had my grandma over here to puff snore, I could sleep hard. I would have the best sleep of my life. Just laid right up to her nice heater body. I'd never be cold either. If my feet got cold, I could just stick it up underneath one of her legs. She couldn't turn over, so she couldn't squish me. She'd wake me up. All right, move over. I got to flip like a pancake. Anyway, yep. That's what I need. I don't need no old man. I just need my grandma to cuddle up with me. She ain't here no more, God rest her soul. Just go to sleep real good. I don't sleep real good because I'm by myself. The dogs help, but it's hard because they got me used to it. When I was born, I slept with my mom. Slept with my mom when she left, and I started sleeping with my grandma. And periodically over the years, you know, there have been a couple of times that I have slept by myself for a short period of time, but it ain't been very long. I usually had a co-sleeper. She left me in January. And I miss her so much. I miss her getting pissed off about little things and trying to whack somebody with her walking cane because she thought she'd really badass. And I'd have to stop them from trying to fight her. Get whopped myself with her cane. had to put her in the nursing home whenever I got pregnant with Cassie because she got where she couldn't walk, and she was too big for me to try to take care of by myself. I just didn't have no help with her. That's where she passed. Let me tell you something, everybody thinks that they're better off at them places, and they're not, honey. You need to avoid that at all costs. They live a lot longer in your home with home health. Them places right there, they purposely neglect them people and don't do what they should with them, and that is a place that you put somebody to die. It ain't a place that you put somebody to be taken care of. It is a end destination. It ain't that they ain't got enough help. They're trained to do the bare fucking minimum that they have to. The people end up having bed sores. They don't sit in there with them and feed them if they can't eat on their own from having a stroke or some kind of other illness. They won't stay in there and feed them. They'll just let them go without food until they pass away from being starved. They don't sit in there with them. They get mad at them when they change them if they holler or act up, say they're hurting them and they're rough with them. I wish I hadn't had to put her in there, but I didn't have no other alternative. I couldn't lift her. She weighed 400 something pounds when she went in there. I just couldn't do it, and it broke my heart. She didn't have nobody else. I helped her as much as I could, but it hurt my back. And I took care of her when she had her heart failures and almost died. And that was all I could do. She couldn't walk, so I'd have to push her in a wheelchair, and I could barely push her. She's so heavy. I'd have to take a run and go and get the wheelchair started. Run and shove it and get it started going. God forbid we tried to go up a lava embankment or something. All of them are lazy. All of them people are lazy. They come in there and jumped on me at the nursing home she was in and started screaming at me. I wasn't going to feed her when I took her some food up there and fed it to her. I said, I will feed my grandma. Oh, well, she'll get choked. You can't feed. I said, I am going to feed her. I know what the hell I'm doing. I got freaking kids. I said, I ain't going to get her choked. Stupid ass. Be gone. She said, oh, okay, well, I said, I'm fine. Thank you. He came. We talked about it. He's going to come back this weekend. But maybe I sell another puppy. He said if I could, that he'd bring his tractor back and fix my yard for me. Cut all this old tall grass down and stuff and clean it up, make it look like a respectable person lives here and not a hooligan. Hopefully I can get enough money to get them meds and stuff that she wants me to get her. I have money, I have a little bit of money, but I need it for my car. my car to fix my car with. How far do you live? I don't, DM me and we'll talk about it. I don't want to say, like, on here. I am so freaking sleepy. DM me. I'm trying to get through all my messages, by the way. I'm about to get off of here, y'all, and go in the backyard and check on this dang dog. And take my makeup off, and I think I'm just going to go to bed. I just don't, I feel so freaking tired. I done all my shit this morning before I left. So I don't have to do anything. I can just go to bed. I'm not very far, maybe an hour or so. But I'll message you back before I do anything. And I'll give you my number and you can, like, text me. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for listening to my problems. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday night. And I'll get back on here tomorrow. It exhausted me. It's like I was gone for 7 freaking hours today. And I'm just exhausted. That's every time I go see my little girl. Like, it's like a 7-hour journey. Hey. Doctor visit, bunch of tests. I don't know nothing yet. We're talking about things. I'm gonna go, y'all. Peace out. I love y'all. Good night.